up, everybody? I got me a donation from Adam Fuller, who wanted me to put Testament Legacy versus Megadeth Rust in Peace. Yeah, I'm not trying to sound controversial. This is how I feel. So fans of both bands ain't gonna like what I got to say. Alright, first Testament. I'm not a fan of Testament, but I will say, I love the Legacy. I love Low and Souls of Black and The Gathering, that's about it. Everything else, no thank you. But my favorite is this one. Legacy absolutely owns. I love this album. Now, Rust in Peace, yeah. All you fans out there, oh, it's a thrasher piece. It's the greatest thrash album ever. Hey, it's your opinion. And that's cool that you think that. I don't. I don't see what's so special about it. I prefer really the first three albums, but especially Peace Sells. I mean, come on, that to me is underrated if you ask me. When it comes to Megadeth, people talk about Rust in Peace and not Peace Sells. What the hell's wrong with this country? I tell you, man. I blame it on the stuff they spray vegetables with. That's what I think. Well, anyway, here we go. Over the Wall versus Holy War. I love them both, but man, I gotta go with Holy War. Now, I did say I feel Rust in Peace is overrated, but I also will say that Holy War is the greatest Megadeth song. I will admit that. It's better than any song I've heard on any Megadeth album. Rust in Peace is a Holy War, Punishment Due. Definitely wins. All right, next. The Haunting versus Hangar 18. Yeah, The Haunting's okay. Hangar 18's not. I don't like Hangar 18. I do like the end of the song where, Friedman and Mustaine are doing the guitar battle and that riff going on. But everything before that, that little, I don't know, it sounds like happy punk rock. The way it starts. No, sorry. No, sir. I'm not into it. So I'm giving that to The Haunting. All right, next. Burnt Offering versus Take No Prisoners. I'm not the biggest fan of Burnt Offerings either. Back when I used to see Testament back in the day, and I saw them a bunch of times between the Legacy and Souls of Black. I've seen them, I don't know, maybe 12 times. And every single time I saw Testament, they would play The Haunting and they would play Burnt Offerings. They wouldn't play like Alone in the Dark or Apocalyptic City or Raging Waters. I didn't see them play that later on, but they kept playing those two damn songs. And Over the Wall. Those were the three songs from the Legacy. Most of the shows I went to were the only ones that were played. Anyway, Burnt Offering's not one of my favorites on here either, and it's one that they kept playing live. Take No Prisoners I actually dig. I like that song a lot. Heavy, I love the backing vocals. It's just a badass tune. Wins. Alright, next. Raging Waters versus Five Magics. Simple. Raging Waters. Everyone meant for himself. That song rules. Five Magics to me is like filler. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Yeah, definitely giving that one a Testament. Next, Curse of the Legions of Death versus Poison Was the Cure. I'm going with Curse of the Legions of Death. Again, Poison Was the Cure doesn't do much for me. Where Curse of the Legions of Death, they're kind of sounds like Slayer a bit. I love it. It's awesome. Wins. All right, next. First Strike is Deadly versus Lucretia. I love them both, but I'm giving that one to Lucretia. Yeah, I love the melodic and riffage in the song. I dig it, so I'm giving it to that. Next, Do or Die versus Tornado of Souls. Simple. Tornado of Souls. What a ripping track. Probably my second favorite on here after Holy War. Absolutely love it. Alright, then we got Alone in the Dark versus Dawn Patrol. Easily Alone in the Dark. That song rips. I absolutely love the hell out of that song. Dawn Patrol is just a little bass thing. I don't hate it, but nah, come on. It's not even close. Alright, then we end it with the toughest of them all. Apocalyptic City versus Polaris. This hurts. This really hurts. I gotta go with Apocalyptic City. It's the greatest Testament song. I thought that the first time I heard Testament was on this compilation album I owned. I think it was called like Power Chord or something. And it was cool. It had a lot of cool Overkill and shit like that. I think it was Wrecking Crew. It had Ace Frehley. It had some good shit. Manowar was on there. But what was also on there was this song, man, that I'm like, Apocalyptic City was my first Testament tune. And I fell in love with it. And still, to this day, it's the best Testament song. And I love Polaris, man. That's why it hurts so much. But, man, I gotta give it Apocalyptic City. So, Adam, this is the final score, dude. And there you go, man. Thank you so much for the donation. I hope you enjoyed this thrash track-by-track album battle. And, again, thank you. Thank you so much. And everybody out there, thank you as well. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And leave your comments below what you feel about Testament Legacy versus Megadeth Rust in Peace. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.